Aquarius rising, Aquarius Venus and Mars. It's like a sunset time here in Belgium. Beautiful sky. Got beautiful sunlight just in the other room on my face. Was just busy adding last hashtags here, but welcome, let's start. Almost at the end of this full moon in Cancer reading. I'm happy to go through this reading. Anyway, I can say to you that this spread that I'm using is based on the poem by Munshira Althoff. Remember that you are air, water, earth, fire, and spirit. And we have here, keep company, all this reading is the Spirit Wolf White Light Oracle. And this wolf is here in the spirit position. Connect, listen, know, be still. Will in the end of this reading give you a special message, what you need to know under this possibly magical even full moon in Cancer. I think Cancer is really emotional full moon, let's say. It might become feeling it all. But also want to say, like, this spread I'm going to use now tomorrow in my Sunday pick-up reading. So I will again have the wolf back here. So if you miss this wolf, if you miss gazing into the wolf, get some more wisdom, you can always pick a pile tomorrow with your intuition. It's like always weekly practice with me to practice your intuition and pick a pile that calls to you. In the reading itself, of course, it's all like going in YouTube live, but after the reading there will be timestamps, so then you can of course select just going with the timestamps. But of course you can always look all the reading, like now already you could look the icon intuitively. There is also a wolf like here in the mountaintop, and there are these 3 piles chakras. But now we will see what is coming to you. Is anything like that coming to you? What is your chakra healing energy, Aquarius? It is heart chakra. There will be heart chakra pile tomorrow, yes. Somehow I knew it again before I even started. I was looking, is my Ukonpakka, the Finnish book here? So practically before I even started, I was already like my higher self was giving me like a heads up, like, okay, the book is here and you got this. So you have this Finnish text. I will translate live. Beautiful thing about heart chakra is that if you have the heart chakra open, you are completely in manifestation state, like possibly getting all kind of abundance easily, because that's what it is when you are having heart open. Things are just getting easier because you don't have this kind of like a, how you call it, resistance, or you're just open and saying yes to life and being like open and trusting and trying to trust the humanity and the people. While normally here the healing part is like everybody's fake around you. You cannot, everybody's acting around you, nobody's really showing their true face. They're just you wearing mask endlessly, like oof. It's getting tiring. But here, if things are going well, people are just showing you true love, and you can then also show true love. So the wolf, who knows what kind of message is gonna tell about that still. But we will get this finished deck to do the spread. Heart. Cancer is a cardinal sign, very heart-centered sign. Maybe things of the heart are now highlighted. Anyway, I can say thank you for one, Aquarius. I got your packet today. I'm so happy, those kind of things. When your friend sent you a Christmas present. It's always nice. It's nice. Thank you. You know who you are. And many people, I think, looking my reading, they don't want to be mentioned by name. Like, no, don't say my name. It's like, I won't. I will keep your name secret. If you only want, you can always, as a friend, you know me, who looks possibly this, you can always contact me personally and say, like, I have this question, but you can use this nickname to ask this question. This is also possible. You could always do. But during this reading, of course, I have this practice that I feel like is aligned to keep this readings in YouTube live. That one Aquarius can now ask live question, and it's end of the reading. So you can reflect all this reading and what comes up. And I mean, the question can be anything. Who killed Kurt Cobain? I have answered, for example. It could be anything. We could go into, I don't know why, but today is it related to Aquarius, but I was getting in my attention some Mason videos, Freemason videos, like how to recognize the Masons around us. Yeah, I don't know. It's like you could ask anything. Should we ask about this? Who is running the world? Who is evil power? Who is it? Show me, Shadow Sister. Yes. Yeah, if your question is this, we can always look, but okay, it can be a bit dangerous. If you look into chaos, the chaos look back at you. Just be aware. Once I was wanting to look to one person who had very bad feelings about related to my own drama from the past, and what happened when I was starting to think about her, I was like, the ice storm was rising. Like I don't know, but that moment I thought like, oh my god, did I make this happen? Maybe not, but it's just like I was like, okay, better not to look to this person. There's ice storm coming. Like, yeah. If you have this kind of signs, indeed, stop the reading. Like you don't want to have like a like a lightning struck your house. So yeah, maybe we shouldn't look always in the darkness too much, but sometimes it's healing. It's good to address what is in this mountain also. What is the dark corner here? We are having this beautiful heart light here for you. This is extensive full moon reading, and this will go into the behind closed door in my membership after the full moon. So in this way you could ask really weird questions, because this won't be available to public without paying after. So it's like it's actually liberating to have this knowledge, like this reading is not being in the air like forever for free. But anyway, always welcome to get my membership. Always support me more, because I'm gonna publish my own tarot deck. I have certain costs to buy whatever to make better readings. Let's go. We are gonna look now the full moon in Cancer card. Any free donations also, like always welcome. Always welcome. Like I earn like peanuts from the YouTube so far. So you got like similar than, I think, was it just Capricorn? A bike with roses. What is about this bike? There is freedom available under this lunation. The freedom that comes with honestly claiming what is it that we need and what is it that we desire, creating sacred boundaries around those needs and desires, how we can live in a way that honors ourselves. It's a good message. I've taken this all kind of astrology speaking about the full moon in Cancer. I've been taking this kind of ideas. So this was now about freedom available under this lunation. Honestly claiming what is that we need. What is that you need? Question for you. You can ask me a question today, but question for you, Aquarius. What do you need? Then let's see the emotional landscape you're operating, so we can make it this field, Aquarius field, visible. Now I see just pink clouds, and we have a heart chakra on the table. It's not so bad energy going on here. I like the hour we are reading this. The lock of the day here. And we have kind of Twin Peaks even here. So let's see what's coming. We got, I mean, one thing should be here on this. I always put here on this watercolor. Let's have this is coming still here. It's a nice image actually. Somebody's walking like a horse wagon on the road. These are Van Gogh paintings. Maybe there is something about this. Countryside. Okay, here. Here was already a bike parked on the road. Here is like a horse wagon on the road. What is happening? Something is moving, like somebody, like a transport, I don't know, moving around. Here we have playful. We have writing a book. Okay, maybe you would be exactly a person to write a book. Aquarius has this kind of intelligence. So if you would be starting this, would be a moment in the winter to be in this kind of candlelight and start to write a book. It's here. Even it's like a journal, but maybe you have something to say. Innocent. Interesting, I see this is scent. It's like innocent. Innocent money, innocent. Faithful. There's like a full, playful, faithful. Faithful dog, and here we had adventure. Okay, so the horseman on the road is like giving omens of adventure. So is it you traveling somewhere? Or with all your luggages? An old style going somewhere. Anyway, there is adventure available. Not so far away from your home if this is your if this is your house. Okay. Adventure. Around the corner. Then we have current feelings of person. We have all this new box. Fluffy red box. Let's have Aquarius person. Current feelings. Let's see, what is it? This one. Okay, maybe the other box. This might be a long reading because we got this Finnish deck and those stories can be really long. So now still Aquarius person around what's going on. Being aware what's going around you. There is a twin flame. any in currently married or in relationship or single, twin flame, never ending story, never let you go, get ready to love. So fire around, adventure, twin flame. Neutrality, it won't get you a statue, but it will certainly help in keeping you alive. The Witcher, this is TV series Witcher, but Witcher is this kind of like, what was the type? I was putting all these kind of masculine types in my community post to see what do you like. What was Witcher? Was it like a hunter? Was it like a ranger? Yeah, somebody who likes you, Aquarius, is like a ranger. A ranger. It's kind of Witcher type. Hunter a little bit. Witcher. Hunting the demons. Then we have here hot and cold. Okay, twin flame. Here is completely like ice. What is inside of this ice? Is there like a candle? Hot and cold. Runner and chaser, fear of abandonment, fear of feelings, roller coaster, good and bad, triggering emotions, polarity, naked and vulnerable, cat and mouse. Hot and cold going on here. Yes, I know some story related to, yeah, when I don't say name, I can say it is like some very cold Aquarius man, kind of avoidant, and then somebody very hot liking that person. This is some of my friend, but it's like this is what's happening here. Maybe if you, Aquarius, have been avoidant of somebody, you might be smelted about that level of twin flame that is showing up. It's like, okay, I'm gonna warm you a little bit. It's here. Then You write your own story. Once upon a time, we all are sacred dreamers dreaming the world into being. A little bit underneath even this writing a book. You write your own story. If a person see this, like independent storyteller. Root chakra, I'm safe. I honor my need for kindness, love, and respect. Cute bunny here. Who is here? Sunday party. Should he love me? It's the current feeling for me when dreaming is possible. Now, what I want for my audience to be writing here, you can write whatever while I read. You can co-create, for example. You can be part of this reading, know this thing. Or you can say that you're clearly Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, some Aquarius placement. I mean, even Mars and Venus Aquarius, okay, for me. so you'll have to just have some Aquarius, or your person is, and then I pick your question. So now think about it. Are you qualifying? Plus, you should subscribe to my channel to have this free question. In the end of the reading, I'm not jumping in. This is a general reading for Aquarius whole community, all the Aquarius in the planet. So let's be focusing in this sacred space. Like this is for Aquarius. We stay Aquarius now. We have a nice spring garden here. And throat chakra. My voice resonates with my depth, beauty, and truth. Woof woof. It's a nice, honest dog. And daffodils. People demand freedom of speech as compensation for the freedom of thought which they seldom use. Soren Kierkegaard. Interesting. I have to think about this sentence. I read it again. People demand freedom of speech as a compensation for the freedom of thought which they seldom use. Kierkegaard has said this. Your person feels some, I don't know, what is this? Darling is coming a butterfly to the flower. Best kept secret, I'm going to propose. You are my true love. One ring to show how much you mean to me. So somebody is very devotional, very committed. It could just mean that, but maybe somebody has a ring ideas to ring you. Okay, so you subscribe, but now you should answer me, are you Aquarius? But you have to wait until end of this reading. Patience is needed because this reading can take long. We are going into my spread here, and then I think we start now. That spread, yes. We have these 4 positions. This card are a little bit complicated. I might read from the book. So we have here for Aquarius. Remember that you are air, observe, breathe, focus, decide. And then we have Aquarius. Remember that you're water, cry, cleans, flow, let go. I think this hopefully is visible to your screen. Earth. Aquarius, remember that you are ground, give, build, heal. Interesting, you would think that the healing would be water, but it's actually ground that is healing. Then fire, burn, tame, adapt, ignite. And this is now your heart chakra wisdom. Wow, kilpakosinta. It's kind of here. Adventure around the corner. Libra justice card. Major arcana life path card. Telling about there is like a 3 suitors. Again, the horse. We had here in this adventure picture. We had here a horse wagon on the road. Here again, we have a horse going with 1 suitor. Or like working hard. This work horse actually. It's rather than that. Rather like this. In this Kalevala story, there is 3. One is like an old man. One is a young guy, like a lover boy. And one is a smith, willing to make all kind of works to get the girl. So this what's happening. There is now in the air around you, there is some kind of like a loving, hunting thing. Somebody is interest of you, clearly. Could be your own partner, long-time partner, but there is like a shooting arrows, thinking of you. There is this heart chakra. Maybe there is Valentine plans are made. That's also very this time, maybe. This is Cancer full moon now. We can read about this. What is the wisdom here? Here is Karen Dang. Can I do a super chat first? I think I'm not taking you over the line, but you can donate me money, and then indeed I can take you after this here. Yes, because indeed I really want that people are this sign. But if you donate me something, I mean, it would be nice that indeed you wait your turn, because this is now Aquarius. But I would be happy to hear how was your date. And I guess you have more questions, just more questions, but let's focus now on Aquarius energy. So here, where is this? So justice, choice, honesty, able to negotiate conflicts that you're able to solve, ability to see to the core of the situation, harmony of the opposing forces, yeah, harmony. There's all these lover types. So let's have the meaning of this card. It could be generally just your air position would be, remember that you are Aquarius, observe, breathe, focus, decide. So when you have this card, you have more than one choice, and they all can be good in a way. So it's hard to make this choice. Like suitors, they all have they could, like the young lover boy is a good looking or whatever, like giving you a good like a young love. The old man is really wise with the words and like giving the wisdom. The smith is giving the effort, working hard. Like they all have this kind of qualities. So it's difficult to choose, but all kind of expectation can be in conflict with your inner world. The witch of the north, the mother, wanted this daughter to be married to the old guy, the Väinämöinen, but the daughter is listening herself and is choosing the partner based on the selection. Ilmarinen even doesn't know what he wants. Ilmarinen is the smith who has made the sampo. So practically he has made the work. The situation of the girl to make a choice was not easy. If she would choose based on her heart, she would be against her mother. Anyway, she had to let down two of the fellows and only pick one. And then she would suffer herself if she was going to be married to a wrong person. So trust your inner knowing and choose the thing that support your spiritual growth the best possible way. And other people will adopt and accept in time. If you choose something that the other people don't accept, it's your choice to make. It's your life. This could be some difficult choice you have to make. You have to really listen to your own heart. So Karim Tansei, she seems tired. Seems like she had lots of things going on her mind, but she enjoyed it mostly quite all the time. Yeah, it's hard then when a person is like more introvert. To you cannot really like get to them. But it was her birthday, who knows? Indeed, I'm giving you just a basic word before we continue. We have to continue with Aquarius. Relationship need time. Nothing like even a true love. Even initially, you would have this kind of moment of completely attraction. You have to nurture it. So, just what I saw, there was a good intention there. So, how can you nurture that if she had a family plans? How you can be this kind of homemaker for her? That's what she would like to have, but that's what you have to ask yourself: was that so, or what did I saw there? Was it matching? Anyway, now let's go. This is now for Aquarius. Interesting. This was also the girl making a choice here. Very mental. But we are not indeed making the best choice for us in our head. We are making it when we use our heart. That is the aligned way. Sometimes it's hard to open our hearts, to really listen to our heart. It's intuition, it comes from the heart. But that's even advisable here in this reading. Now, Kadam Tam, you're listening this. Heart, don't be an actor, be a true lover. At least you are. If you are a true lover, this is all leading you to get that reflect back to you, even if she would not reflect that back to you. It's not wasted to keep open your heart. So, we have here the water. Cry, cleanse, flow, let go. Liekkiö. Was this the Three of Swords or Three of Cups? Wait. I always confuse this card. Little flame. Yes, it's a Three of Swords. It's usually heartbreak. Cancer full moon is asking us to, if there is any hit on our kind of shell, like a Cancer crab would got like a little scratch. It's kind of defensive already with emotions, in the sense it's sign. Even it's very emotional. It's kind of like a soft inside and hard outside. And now we have here this kind of like a heartbreak card in the waters, in the Cancer realms, in this kind of where your adventure even is. And this is connected to sadness, self-blame, worries, like doubts, lacking the clarity, loss of equilibrium, something being interrupted, unused potential, escaping the responsibility and feeling guilty. And it's talking about the soul going out of the body. In the old times, it was believed that when the soul left the body, it was leaving it in the shape of a bird. And it's known in many cultures. But during a sleep, the soul bird that was living in a person would go traveling, coming back any time this dream was ending. Soul bird could wander far away when person was sleeping, dreaming. So it was risky when you wake up a person that the soul bird would not get back to the person. So waking up somebody when they're dreaming was considered even to be dangerous. And when the person would die, the soul bird would go out of the body in the last breath from the mouth. Now, why you have to know this sadness here now is in the waters. Maybe there is something you are needing to feel through. In Finnish, I'm gonna read this for some Finnish who wanna hear this. Ihtiriekko oli nimitys linnun hahmossa esiintyvälle levottomalle vainajalle. Ne saattoivat olla liekkiöiden tapaan murhattujen lasten sieluja, mutta myös itsemurhan tai selvittämättömän rikoksen uhrina kuolleiden ihmisten sielut saattoivat kulkea kummittelemassa ihtiriekkoina. Something like a ghost coming to haunt you when there has been some injustice being made. this kind of bird, restless bird. It's kind of like energy around. It's kind of around this. Yeah, kind of like if I made this reading indeed. I made this reading, Who Killed Kurt Cobain, and I got the feeling like to this day, this house where he died is a haunted house. Like I have this feeling like it leaves a mark when something terrible or like somebody's taken away too early. It leaves a mark. Something about here to heal this kind of mark. It's going a little bit this death story. Okay, anyway, the general meaning of this card is this talks about the opportunities that you, or sadness or loss, opportunities you didn't use, or sadness or loss. This can be related to relationships, or they can be like a hidden emotions, the forbidden emotions. So the liekki, this kind of little fire, is born from the big injustice when something cannot live. Some part of you, some idea or a moment of growth can't get space in your life that it would need to come out. And the limiting energy can come from deep within and come from outside. The societies or the community's attitudes toward you are not supporting your growth. The guiltiness can rise its head from the past because of some mistakes made there, and you can't put them like rest. You cannot like forget it. They're kind of haunting you. So this period memories, face them, and the energy that is locked in this, almost like a dead body, is getting liberated. So the ghost can get a peace. Don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone do mistakes in their life. Remember, this whole reading is asking, remember that you are, remember that you're water, and here remember that real mistakes doesn't exist. We are here to grow and develop, and every step, even the wrong step, is bringing us forward and supporting our growth. And we are learning new things through the mistakes we make. Going kind of like a hard spot, but maybe the Cancer full moon is calling this kind of almost like a daring to start addressing this. What is this part of you that cannot come true, and you could let it come true, and it's more like adventure is arising from here, almost like a new chapter in your life. It's very like full energy, this adventure. Okay, let's go forward. These are long cards. So Kanalun and Kanal, 3 of Cups. This is related to music. This is again 3. We have 11, 3, 3. Sometimes interesting when you see the numbers repeating. 3 is very Empress number, very creative number. Here related to this was your self-expression that is limited. Should be experienced more. Here is like there is something about from the dead fish bones come music instrument. So radiant fulfillment. This is of course in your ground. It's almost like the ground is on the bottom of the ocean. That's ground in the sense too, but it's really in the deep waters that you touch the ground here. Interestingly. Very Cancer style again. Inspiration, connection to other people. Of course, this would be friendship cards too. This 3 of Cups is connection to other people. Indeed, harmony, being harmony with all the cosmos party, communicating on the level of your heart, and the source of your spiritual growth. So the travelers who were carrying the Sampo, this kind of moneymaker machine, has got like to more clearer waters when they both got stuck to something. The Lemminkäinen and the lover boy looked over the boat and realized that the boat was on the rocks. Yes, but it was connected to a big pike. The lover boy took the sword and was gonna kill this pike fish, but was dropping to the sea or to the water. And the smith was able to get him back to the boat from the hair. It's like the smith was helping him getting back to the boat when he was like busy fighting this fish. Then the Ilmarinen tried to kill this fish with his sword, but the sword would go in ashes, in pieces. And the Väinämöinen, the third, we have the three suitors now in the same boat. It's almost like if you would be a female Aquarius and there would be all the suitors, they would go to bar to talk about you. It's like a fishing trip and have a whole talk about. Anyway, this can be, Aquarius can be also in a relationship. Let me think about what is this kind of, can be aspect of a one man. This is older version, then is the worker person, and then the lover boy. They all are now traveling in the same boat. And the old wizard was able to put the sword into the side of the pike. Was able to kill it, I guess. Yes. They were able to get just the head to the boat. It was so big. And they went to the shore to cook food out of this big fish. The bones were left on the shore, on the rocks. And the old wizard was wondering what could he make out of these bones. I read this in Finnish. Mikä tuostakin tulisi noista hauen hampaista leveästä leukaluusta, jos olisi Sepon pajassa luona taitavan takojan miehen mahtavan käsissä. He invented then to make kantele, this kind of very Kalevala instrument that we to this day play in Finland in this kind of folkloric events. And that was the first kannel of the Kalevala. So he made this first instrument there of this. So what is the point of this whole thing? This is now in your ground. So the Väinämöinen, this old wizard, like a Gandalf type, who was able to fish this fish eventually, he has the life wisdom united to even the innocent of a child. He has them both. He's doing everything directly from his heart. The card is representing total joy and happiness and content. Positive life force is radiating outside out of no reason. That kind of giving and harmony that the Väinämöinen would get playing this instrument, you cannot force to happen. It's just like happiness. You make this first instrument and you start playing it. It's just like the playful was already here in your energy. There's something about asking you to be playful like this. What you are able to make with the things you got. So he had in his old age arrived to this deep harmony, and all the struggles he had go through the life, he had got wisdom out of it, kind of transformed the pain to wisdom. And now he was able to unite this everything to a sensitive, intuitive, creative happening expressing it all with this harmonic music. So Karen-san says somewhere in her chart she has Aquarius. Her Venus is in Aquarius. That's why you're looking here. But there in the waters there is some pain. If she's silent, is there a reason there is some hardship in her family? Did you ever ask this? That she might have anything going on? That there is something troubling her mind? Sometimes when you are wanting to make impression, you don't want to talk about the hard stuff, but it comes through in the energy, and maybe you sense that it's not always about you. It can be really about her. She has something there she needs to process. But it's her birthday. If she spent it with you, I mean, it's a good thing. Anyway, now this joyful creative process is here in your ground. Ground, give, heal, build. The Divine Venus building this kind of instrument. Here we have then the fire, which is Etienne. This is really like a fortune teller person. So burn, tame, adapt, ignite. Interesting that this having like a sense of seeing beforehand. This card, I remember the story. It's like every person has this kind of like a friendly elf in the energy. If you are respecting it, like you are able to indeed have this higher. This guy, I think it's more like you can say like a higher self. Somebody is able to. In you is able to see a higher vision, kind of like almost like a third eye open. Like this is here in your fire. Maybe I still have to read this. These are like special stories. Six of Swords is usually healing foresight. It's almost like yeah, maybe somebody can get healing even the fact looking my readings that there is some kind of vision. You see more clear when you are like letting yourself explore. So this is having intuition and a message from the dreams, being very present, surprising change, surprising change in your life, receptive mind, supernational communication, guidance, and being like considerate about this in your life. This card will want to tell that in your life is happening some big change or some remarkable thing soon. You're kind of this friendly elf or higher self wants to give you a message that you should be alert and ready for the new. If you feel like that you have to do something or go somewhere, don't resist this feeling. Listen this intuition and what is trying to guide you or warn you. This kind of Etienne, like a feeling advanced, something is giving you this kind of foresight. It can be kind of like a signpost that helps you to be ready to choose the best for you. When you have a lot of options, when you have already seen kind of little preview, almost like in my reading, when this happens to you, then you are ready. Pay attention to the dreams you've been seeing or the foresight you got in your visions you got. You might just know how the things will go that are this moment. So trust your instincts and try to understand what it try to tell you. There's can be this kind of omens in your fire. Ignite the vision. Maybe this is really like a this is she has a Venus in Aquarius. You are saying like you have this person. Yeah, like Karen, I asked her, but she always hide that from me. Maybe you are more spiritual than she is or something. I don't know what is why, but anyway, here what I was wanting to say, I'm getting confused. Yes, currently the Venus is in Pisces, is in the water sign. So the Aquarius is in Pluto. It's in this power, like a really society, like a sex power, and this is in Aquarius this moment. It's really like a this power change in a society level, or like a really, some people say now is the beginning of the age of Aquarius, which means the heart-centered life becomes much more like a next 100 years becomes much more like a focus. Like people start to realize that we do have to live from our heart, even it's hard to live in heart. That will be the theme. I can even say this as a very, very theme for next 100 years. It is predicted that this is the theme, to be in your heart. Not always easy, especially in this time of the EI, all being in the head. Very much this kind of robots don't have a heart, humans have, so the humanity call for the humanity is in the air. This possible here also, the fire could be making you passionate about this kind of matters of humanity, like, okay, come on, we are humans, we are not robots. This kind of themes might be going on. I think we're gonna look now what the wolf has to say. So this was all interesting. Almost like dreams are wanting to come true to tell you also things, but it could be even some hidden part of you that you have to acknowledge. And then we have this same line. Same line is this dreams or ghost. And same line are the suitors here and the suitors in the same boat, making then the music. What is this, a band? Is it a band in a town? What is this? 3 band members. I'm thinking now that single Aquarius, like, is there coming like some one of the band members is like a very bearded Väinämöinen type, wizard kind of type. One is the young lover boy, and one is kind of Smith with a hammer, hammering it. Okay, this is now, let's see. But there can be male Aquarius too. Like this is now. Okay, you got this similar wolf than the Capricorn got. So is this the same card? Epsilon modulation. It is. It is the one wolf that fits to the surrounding. The one wolf that has been so much in the sunlight that it camouflages into the mountain. Interesting message itself, because the other wolves are having a color. I feel like in the moonlight, wolf in the moonlight. White wolf completely. Winter wolf. So this is the same message that the Capricorn got. Oh yes, this is here. Epsilon modulation. So gather your energies and go within to renegade. Let your actions match your inner rhythms. Is this the same card that the Capricorn got? I don't know, but this is the card. Same kind of wolf. Let your actions match your inner rhythms rather than trying to force yourself to keep pace with external cues. Commit to your own natural timing and pace. As you ground and connect to your center, you will realize your spiritual power to be at the cause in any situation of concern. You have such goodness and light within you. Let go of shaming or blaming. Embrace the spiritual beauty within. Okay, I have to keep indeed little breaks in my readings because I have developed this kind of coughing since yesterday. Anyway. Reaching inspired spiritual heights requires commitment to developing powerful deep roots. A mature creative offering takes longer to produce than that which is ephemeral and swiftly supplanted by whatever is next. To embrace the patience required for such building, surrender the need for immediate gratification. We must become so confident in the authenticity and value of our process that we are not in need of external evidence to bolster our courage. I have a feeling this is a different card, but it's also this kind of wolf. We can enjoy validation along the way, but must not turn away if it's absent for a time, especially if those around us appear to be moving faster. With such confidence and courage, we will be able to deepen and slow our breath and our restless nature and allow for the inner workings of our souls to manifest beautiful healing magic. This oracle asks you to ground yourself, believe in your potential, commit to your path, and be patient so great things can happen for you. Although the flash of stunning insight happens in an instant, it follows a complex orchestration of purification and preparation. There is genius in patience and perseverance. They are the hallmarks of nature's long game of breathtakingly diverse creative display. When we immerse ourselves in the sacred feminine wisdom that underpins Mother Nature's rapturous creativity, we live differently. We allow ourselves to not know what is coming next, to not need to have the entire picture before we trust things are going to work out. We use our power to attune and allow rather than to direct and demand. We shift from ego to soul, and in doing so, can embody our divine potential. This oracle asks you to trust in what is happening in your life. It doesn't need to make sense in order for you to benefit from it. Epsilon brainwaves are extremely slow, and their frequency is lower than conventional equipment can measure. They are indicative of the way the brain operates outside of the usual modes of thinking, as per the dictates of mass consciousness. In epsilon state, the brain reaches its lowest and slowest oscillations between 0.5 Hz and just above 0 Hz. In that place, extraordinary states of consciousness are accessed, including a pure awareness of the nature of being, the deepest levels of insight, and the regenerative bliss of spiritual emptiness. This oracle asks you to switch off and tune in. The greater perspective you will find can bring you tremendous peace. It is fascinating that when in super slow epsilon, the brain produces effects similar to that of the hyper gamma state and even faster of over 100 Hz oscillations of lambda brainwaves. The brain operates in the sacred feminine territory of loops and spirals rather than linear progression, and at this point of extreme polarity, there is reconnection and experience of unity that shatters the extreme tension of difference. The super fast patterns appear to be riding on the super slow epsilon modulation. In epsilon, we find the wisdom of the yogis of India, who taught that in sitting still we overtake those who are running. This oracle asks you to put your faith in the spiritual power of your path, dedicate yourself to your personal development, and seek out the loving presence of those upon the earth and in spirit who nurture your heart and protect your soul. I end up reading all this text. Indeed, if this card was similar to Capricorn, I read only part of this text, but now I give you all. Talking about the gurus in India. In the Capricorn reading, I talk about my kind of gurus I was following, the Tai Chi teacher from China, or who else. But sometimes we need this kind of guidance, but sometimes we get completely then ready. We don't need any more gurus. We are ready to face ourselves, and this could even be this states of being that happens in the meditation. Dare to try meditation. This might be even where you get your visions. I know there is kind of alpha state just before you wake up. So if you think some problem to be solved just upon waking up, you might have in this half awake state very good ideas, and you will remember it because it's just upon awakening you are kind of in this kind of dream state. So you gave me okay, so you wanna, this indeed is end, and kind of want to find out that what is she hiding from me, what do I not see coming from her towards me. Okay, thank you for this donation. I guess I will take you. We are continuing the the mystery of the Capricorn woman, but sometimes you have to understand that maybe she needs to like have that you are not so like man. I understand you are like a hunting, you are like a very like a wanting to get her, but maybe she feels the pressure. That is something that she's a little bit like a hold your horses, like she wants to take it easier, whatever is her reason, just to say like that first. Because we women, we feel the pressure, we don't always like it. Maybe we want also the peace and harmony. Let me see, let's put this away for a moment. So anyway, I got a donation, so let's see. You are still, after the date, you are still puzzled. It's this went too wrong now. I have all the, yes, I have all the crystals here. Let's see what is coming for you. As usual, whatever has anything changed in your energy field. Remember, when you're interacting with a person, their energy field can indeed influence you. So let's put this. I cannot even put a heart here. I put a heart here. This. Okay. So what is she hiding from me? What do I not see coming from her towards me? Kandemtan asking of the Capricorn. We have a crown chakra, very guru-like energy. She has, or you are in this kind of high awareness. You still want to know more, like maybe this is the way to go, to the information can be good. Let's see, you will get this special deck because of it. This is the highest deck, actually, highest on the mountaintop. You get very good deck. Now let's freely see. I don't use any spread. I have used a spread for you. It can be helpful, but you just have a direct question. What is she hiding from me? We are gonna answer this. Maybe we make them all as different cards. So what is she hiding, Alicia, from you? What do I not see coming from her towards me? I think you got two cards. Just wanted to have something else, but okay, maybe this is already answering. We can verify. She's hiding. Is this everything is going upside? I think everything is going. It doesn't. The deck was upside. Let's not take it like that. So you already see these cards. She's hiding from you. The Maiden of Fire, very Capricorn energy. No, of course, fire is actually fire sign. Capricorn is earth sign. But this would be Knight of Wands. This is somebody very go-getter and passionate. But what is it then that this passion is like not shown? Maybe we read this text. It did came upside down. Maybe I read the upside down meaning also, because it might be meaningful. I just saw all of them coming upside down. I was kind of like thinking like they all came like this. But in this case, maybe there is something. Maybe we have to acknowledge both of them. Maiden of Fire. Yeah, I've sometimes read this as a queen, but this is a Knight of Wands. The Maiden of Fire lights a single candle. She gives as a gift the first spark of inspiration. This is a focused person. There is no negative part of this, actually. There is no. This is that. So what I know, this is a builder knight, passionate knight, very passionate. If she doesn't show you the passion, if this card came like this, maybe she is not then passionate. Maybe you have to read the face value. Like, she's hiding you from you the passion. Like, she's able to be that way. Have you seen her like that? Or is this like, I mean, I'm starting to think about like a birthday candle. Did she blow her birthday candle? She had a birthday? Did she make a wish? Is she hiding that wish from you? So we had also the moon. You got that moon also before in your reading. I thought it was somehow there. Yeah, the moon was what she's dreaming. And you are asking, what do I not see coming? This is the mother card, usually the moon. Mother cycle energy. She is totally the feminine energy. The yin energy that is more inward. You sense that, but that's actually very feminine energy. So maybe you are not used to this very feminine type that is completely moon energy. So this is just all talk about the Samhain, that is this kind of Halloween thing. Did something happen in your relationship during the Halloween? Was it that time? What do I not see coming from her towards me? You said that you had something going on with her. Was anything happening on the Halloween? This is connected to that party. This is connected to honoring the ancestors. Of course, the dead people, honoring them. But of course, we have here full moon. Full moon is the mother, time of the mother, feminine in a highest peak. There is still something about the full moon. You don't see, full moon is coming now Monday. I think if you want to see her, you should see her still when it's full moon. Full moon is a Monday. This moon card has been there before too. It was in the position when I read for you last time, if you remember. She got the moon card when I asked in generally what she's dreaming in a relationship. And this is mystery and magic and this kind of thing. And what is that she wants to keep things mysterious? She likes that. It's again here. And then Six of Swords. This is somebody very busy with books. This is, of course, healing card usually in tarot. Is she flying to other state on? She's flying other state on Monday. Maybe that is here. That is, you know that, but maybe it's meaningful that what's happening there. Mystery, something is hidden there. We shouldn't tell everything about what she's doing then. But I mean, you are kind of like yeah, in a love relationship, the person should definitely be open. The heart should be open. Like, she has a reason, whatever, to not share everything. Maybe she has a tendency to not let people close too early. She has to know a little bit more. Understandable. Like, if you wanna like let somebody very close, you have to know better. Can be part of her boundaries. Like, there are dates you have to do before you go further. Like, it can be really, some women wanna be. There is this book you could read, 8 dates. It's like advisable for women to have 8 dates before going deeper, to ask all these questions before. How many women do this, to have 8 dates? They are getting much more soon emotional. It can be a rational woman, this one, wanting to take it very slow, because maybe there was something. Where is this? That made her like a little bit careful. This is familiar, and it came to the position of what I don't see coming from her towards me. Witches have a deep and special connection with nature, including animals, and as with all nature, we have much to learn from our fellow creatures. Also, we recognize the existence of worlds other than the physical and are acquainted with beings that may not be considered real animals. Anyway, these animals take a role of totem, spiritual guide, power, and familiar. The six of their points to relying on our deepening connection with our animal helpers. In this case, their wisdom, guidance, or healing is needed. And an animal guide will bring an important message. What is it? Is she liking some pets? Like, is there something about them? I don't know how to interpret this. It's kind of like a mystery realm here. Almost like a witch and her cat. Is she a cat lady? Does she has like somewhere like she's getting a pet? For the birthday, she has decided she wanna have now a pet for the new year. I don't know. But this animal helper can be spiritual animal, like we had here in this reading a spiritual animal, a wolf, and we have here the full moon is the wolf moon, is animal related moon. But familial is usually like in her cards. I know so much, so I've seen that for her seem to be that the family is very important. So if she's traveling somewhere, I could say that this is like a family to her. Something is like a animal tribe. Like there is this that she's with the people of her family. Somebody she knows very well. It is like a faithful cat. Like your pets can be really close to you, closer than the humans, especially when you are not, you've lost the trust of other people. You might be really attached to your pets. Like they are the closest. You should become the cat, or like she's calling you the kitty. Like, yeah. But okay, this a little bit mysterious still. Hiding from me, but this came upside down. Remember, this came upside down. So meaning could change that. If this is a mystery, the mysteries are coming alight. She cannot hide anymore. If this is a familiar, upside down healing, they will give some blockages. You already felt there was some energy stuck there, like there's not kind of everything going fine. This is a mental card. So a woman in her head is not, if it's not in the heart, it's really like you have to make her feel safe and comfortable. That she leaves this kind of source and a fighting spirit to surrender. She might be young, spirited woman still, that she's wanting to really like make sure she's safe before she's like surrendering to you. Her ex-birthday is on 13. Oi, oi, oi. Is she going to meet ex? That's the thing. It is on the full moon. She's traveling. She's going to somebody she know. Could it be just, or they share a pet, or they had a pet related to this kind of animal connection? Like, I don't know. Sometimes somebody might ask a favor. Can you watch my dog? Can you watch my cat? I know you. We used to be together. Can you do this? This is really far found, but anyway, if somebody has not go over the X, that could be a big red flag. Like it is a healing you need to do to let go. Okay, her ex is married now with a kid. So yes, there is no danger there. I don't know if she's going to meet him, but he's married now. But interesting that that's the day she's traveling, that day. But they were both Capricorns then. Maybe she's used to that kind of energy. You are anyway the good Virgo man. Offering like your heart. I don't know if you were there when I was saying, like, I got after reading this idea that you're the Lancelot, because the card of you were having The Knight of Sword is the typical hero Lancelot, this kind of like a hero of the Arthur King, like a knight willing to do anything. So it's a very good quality as a man. Don't be like feeling bad for yourself. Like you are definitely like having good intentions. But she has here Knight of Wands, the sexy knight. Why she's hiding the sexiness away from you? Why? That exists. That's what's answering here. But this is a builder knight. Builder knight is always somebody who's building things. She was wanting to build a family legacy in her card, at least what I saw before. So the attraction has to be there. Maybe she doesn't. If people have any issues from the past, it might be that she's not ready for it. She's like she's just not ready yet. Can be that too. Let's show my Knight of Fire. What is my Knight of Fire here? Because I show what is the Knight of Sword for you. If you have two knights meeting, let's show you both. She's this kind of knight. What you have to understand about her. Yes, I know what it is. You were coming off like this. And she is hiding the fact that she is... Where is it? Here we have a Sagittarius related card, kind of. The wound is the place where light enters you, Rumi. This is related. There is this Chiron sign in astrology. Chiron is this kind of this would be interesting to find her Chiron places, because this is the like astrological wound. Like there is a possible to have wounding that you don't feel good enough, or you don't feel you have enough, and that is this my shadow card related to this card, kind of shadow side of this, that there might be some wounding. And as it came upside down, and she is holding a candle, I think she been burned, literally burned in some past relationship like the ex. And when person is wounded, there is a saying, hurt people hurt people. So if she's now wounded, it's not, at least advice for any woman is to not date a wounded man. Maybe same is valid for men. Don't date the wounded woman. That's what she's hiding from you. She's wounded. She has some wounding in her. But this beautiful wisdom here is the wound is the place where light enters you. So if you are able to get to that deeper level of the surface, maybe it is a point of connection. And you were coming as this Knight of the Wolf, that wins is the one you feed, with wolf you feed. She might be, this Capricorn card is my Red Riding Hood, in the sense like she has a choice to make to feed which one, the dark or white wolf, and maybe she start feeding the dark wolf. She start feeding the dark wolf that can be even the fierce, and you would be here giving the good stuff, but she's not like ready yet. She's in this dark energy herself somehow. It reflects outside what she feels inside. I don't know, then you had in your reading even the Dark Unicorn. Do you have to be a little bit like accepting the darkness in you too? Admit that you might be a little bit obsessed, like there's a dark energy a little bit there about this woman, because you're so attracted. But I think admitting to her that you're attracted to her is not bad at all, like saying like, oh my god, I'm crazy about you. But of course it can push her away, of course, but still. Might be your darkness that you are feeling so obsessed. But sometimes people do like that, like somebody's crazy about them. It's a good thing, because you are like, oh wow, I'm so wanted. Like my ex were completely like not treating me well, and this man is bringing the moon. He's bringing the moon from the sky for me. Amazing. Like if a woman would be in a good place, she should be happy. There is this kind of Lancelot coming. But I don't know, somebody wounded, some amor hit, and she got wounded. That's what I could see here. Let's give you advice card still. I have given you the love card before. Now I need to give something different. I cannot be same. Let me see. Maybe we go into the shadow, because you have to start understand the shadow and light of your partner, because clearly she has that. She has all the time the moon card on the table. So let's have the love and light and shadow. Obliviousness, awareness, 23. Where did I put this booklet? I have so many things here. Here. This, if you're interested, I gave this for every star sign in the yearly prediction. This was the year energy. So kind of take it like this. This could be present in this situation as a shadow and a light. Obliviousness and awareness. You are wanting to be more aware, so I mean kind of fitting. You should definitely go not to compare to her, because you are a new story. You're supposed to be the new chapter in her life, the Lancelot coming, the hero on a horse. But the wounding can go deep. She might need some other things before she's ready to almost like this candle is having the light, but might be less light than usual. And you could sense that in the energy. She's hurt. So uncertainty plays a big factor in triggering anxiety. It can be uncertainty about your living situation, whether a person likes you or not, very fitting. This is for you. Whether someone might leave you, whether you will get the job you applied for, whether your boss will like your work, the list can go on and on. If you look at all these things and imagine a positive or negative outcome, you might feel that the stress is not actually about the outcome itself, but the fact that you don't know how things will turn out. Sure, you might not want the negative outcome of the two, but you may prefer to know the answer for certain so you can act accordingly rather than having to worry about which way it's going to turn out. It's really what you've been asking here. You may also prefer to know that this person you're interested in doesn't like you in the same way rather than having to guess and play detective to find out, and this is what you've been doing. When you don't know a resolution to something, it keeps your mind in a constant mode of analyzing and weighing options and doesn't give you a chance to deal with the outcome yet. Once something has been confirmed, there is a path of action and you can do something about it. If your boss doesn't like your work, you have the chance to improve. If you don't get a job you applied for, you can move on and look for something else. Not being able to do something can be more stressful than dealing with a negative outcome. This card encourages you to come out of the unknown by taking action towards enlightenment in different situations. It might feel safer to hide below the surface rather than peeking up to see what's really going on. But if you keep floating around in the bubble of the unknown, it's highly likely that the anxious feeling you are harboring won't go away. An affirmation: I'm courageous enough to find out whatever answer I need to hear. And this is exercise here. I reflect upon this. I give this exercise. It could be meaningful for you to heal from this if this relationship doesn't now go forward. List 3 things that you keep ruminating about because you don't know the answer to. Write down the questions you need to ask and to whom to be able to find the answers. Collect your courage and send out the questions and be prepared to receive whatever answers you might receive. Yes, it's a kind of tough moment that you have to ask really like direct questions, not guess game. I want to know what kind of emotions she has for me. Yeah, this was kind of not so always clear. The moon card is always on the table that you're not supposed to know. it's almost like she has a spiritual protection around her. It's like that. You know, when the moon card is here, things are hidden, kept secret. And sometimes tarot reader might lose a voice or something bad start to happen because there's literally this kind of like a barrier. Somehow this has been going on with this person. There's always the moon card. She has this kind of protection around her to not be able to read her mind. It's almost like you have to ask, but we have this energy going on here. Guru, sharing, scaring, having a higher point of view, like compassion, understanding. You're wanting to do that. That's a positive thing. It's a little bit detective. It's a little bit like you should not end up a detective in your relationship. Usually, it's not the best energy then. But let's have the emotional landscape around here. Let's have now this kind of emotional cards here. Good. Emotional landscape. What's happening around here? What kind of emotional landscape we are dealing with? Lasting forever love. At least you are feeling this. I hope she would do. First kiss. Did you ever have a first kiss? You're at least dreaming of it. Did you have a first kiss? But it's in the air. Eternal. Radiant. And immortal. I think I have to put the charger. Do I have the charger? Yes. Before this goes off. So these are at least around. Is it her or is it yours? Now let's see. I have this kind of little box here, current feelings of a person. Let's have from this Alicia. Current feelings, just with my all kind of feelings here. I love, and there's like a song. Knowing what you love, finding yourself first, and secure and happy, secure attachment, positive feedback, willpower to share your happiness. Sharing is caring, feeling is healing. Power of expressing your love. So now you should start to say what you love. Like, I mean, of course, it would be nice to know what she loves. This I love. She loves to know what you love. I think you have to. I statement in a relationship is always like a peaceful way. It's not like you don't do this, you don't that. Always like a you pointing out the other person. Is like coming confession about yourself. I love this about you, for example. That would be the way to go about maybe asking even the tough question, but starting first from yourself. To open your heart first, maybe you have to do that in her. I do know she has guys chasing after her. Did anyone put love spell on her? Yeah, that is an interesting thing, that there is this moon energy here, that things are kept secret. All the time coming this moon, and you are even asking. But the songs, okay, pay attention to this. Did you were with her in a car or somewhere, and what songs came from the radio? Sometimes it's such a magical, interesting thing, but our field is visible. Our inside field is visible. Sometimes the songs that plays around. So what kind of songs are playing around her? What kind of stuff is going around her? That's her field. That's manifesting the inside world. How things look outside of her. That's the field she's carrying around. That tells about her inner world. You can read person like that. Just giving you this tip. It's interesting. You can see the person's field. It's possible. Inattention to possible 5 roles behaviors leads to a life without intention. Bring awareness to them, activate your full personal power in each moment. Purpose is the greatest bridge to now. Observer, guardian, lover, leader. Own the moment, life comes back. High vibe. I think this is asking, like, this is your person feeling 5 roles: lover, leader, guardian, warrior, director, observer. I think she's in this observer role. I have a feeling. Your life isn't yours if you care what others think. It's kind of like a strong statements here. But it could tell me if she's not so interested, that she has start to see you as an option. And do you want to be with somebody's life that you're just an option? Usually there is available for you the highest love. So do you just want to be this person's option that they are playing around, if they are not even like heart open about you? But I saw before the trust and commitment was like investment to her. So she's like having options, maybe, that she's like that. She wants to think about the best option, almost like testing. Maybe she go to multiple dates to test that what is for her, almost like this, like a selection process. Some people want to date multiple people to then make a judgment, like, okay, did I like this more than that, I go forward. Could be why she's like this. She doesn't want to be too close, because she's indeed dating other people who are, she doesn't kiss any of them, because it's like it's not fair. For example, if she's like wanting to see what's around available, she doesn't want to go deeper before she is like having like a decision, like, this is for me. So she's kind of like watching, observing. This could be the thing, but it's me putting my did anyone put loves person? It's very hard to say, other than there is this clear moon energy saying that it's like things are kept secret. I cannot see. Then we have this animal here. Witch cat. Anyway, this awareness thing, I think, was really for you to understand that you have to ask direct question even. You cannot always be just guessing. Maybe I give you this kind of witch related card to see your relationship. This is kind of interesting. Soon I have to stop because I've still so you have this back to back. It's not so bad. I often say this is Mr. and Mrs. Smith. There is like a little duel going on. Like, fire is on the pot. There is. It's almost like you have to really see each other who you are as a person, not to guess. You have to be falling in love with the real person behind the facade. Maybe this is going on. You need to see the true her, that that you are loving her and not just the mask she's wearing. Here they are back to back. So there is a little bit like a power struggle in the relationship, kind of shows. But it's not so bad. It could be a good team even. They're holding the hands. So she has some jokers in her pocket. Pay attention what's happening on Monday, what she's saying then. Sometimes people need time to realize but I don't like the fact that she's not like, if she's very silent on the date, it's not the best sign, but it could be a personal style too. Can we find out, did anyone put love spell on her? Yeah, this is something like, what, how could I see this? I don't usually look this kind of stuff, but how could I see this? Which way? I mean, of course I can trust my hands, but I need to understand also a way to see it. Evil eye. How can I see this? Which deck I can see it? Maybe this witch deck I can see it. Let me see. I can see this. What is it? Yes, we have a moon time here, so the Queen of the Moon. The Queen of the Moon oracle is best because she has such a moon energy. So let's look in that moonlight. What is happening there? What is happening there? Because it could be showing now. Power. Full moon power. She is, I don't know, she is really having this feminine power. Very, of course, she's just having a birthday. She's just like, she knows what she wants. Maybe she doesn't want to be with you. She just have very much power in herself. This is a power card. It's really like this kind of maleficia. It's kind of like a really strong person. She might be just this very strong person. And it's like hardcover even. I wouldn't say love spell. I would say that this is, again, like the full moon energy is really important for her. What is happening on that full moon, 13, when she's flying out, that is something that you should ask her. I don't know how you ask it not to be not like a... Let's see more into this. Let's with the Halloween deck even. Oh my god. What is happening there? What she's there doing now on the 13th of January. Taming a lion. Strength. Oh, what is this? Inner and outer strength. Again, power. Inner and outer strength. Circus lion. Taming a lion. What is my card of this? What is my card of this? Which one I did this? 8, what was it? This one. Every real story is a never-ending story. Every real story is a never-ending story. Could be something about the ex or some other, but the story is not over. There is like a understanding when it's a real story is a never-ending story. Person who loves you will not give up. You are maybe not wanting to give up on her. That's why, because she's kind of real love interest for you. But is that the same happening to you? We could ask this. But this is also flying here, kind of going. Strength card. Power. Okay, what is happening? What is happening on that date? Let me see with my cards. I'm losing a bit of voice. Maybe there is something really that we cannot speak about. Again, every real story is a never-ending story. It's just coming, this never-ending story. She has some never-ending story there. Maybe it is somebody she knows that the story cannot end. You are the new person, but she has some old story. If it's not that ex, maybe it's a new person who has managed to contact her, but there is like eternal even is here on this line. Anything else? I give all I got, flying, a meditation. Through her soul records seeing, the culture around her records sightlessness. Though her soul wishes to speak the truth, she is pressured to be silent. Pressured to be silent about something. What? She's pressured to be silent. I give all I got, like work-wise. Flying. I think there are some secrets there in that day. And she is like... The love spell... How can I see the love spell if somebody put a love spell? I would say that she has strong motivation now of somebody. This could be even a Leo, because this is a Leo card. This is also a Leo card, of course. I mean, this game twice. Difficult. This is also fire. Did you ask something hiding? This is also like a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm showing my card, Sagittarius. Is there Sagittarius energy in her life? The other suitor, is it Sagittarius? B. That's what I'm saying. But this, I interpret it also, it could be a wounding of somebody. Not like a love spell, but let's say like a love hurt. And hurt people. So she's currently kind of hurting you because she's not ready to love, even she's giving you chances. But then we had overall situation like this. Again, candles. You're back to back. So I don't know how much time you have to wait before she's less cryptic. Let's see this. Okay, I have to really stop this reading because it's getting too long, but at least you paid something for this. You can always donate more even. I'm like losing my voice even soon here. So we have here erotic fantasy tarot. Did somebody put the love spell on Alicia? Maybe yes, because these are upside down and there is a devil card and there is a three of so we have here this: your life isn't yours if you care what others think. This is the Mars in Aries. This is a Capricorn card, and this is codependency. So it is a shadow work card in my deck. It is of course Capricorn card, but this is definitely like if there is like an evil eye or love spell, the devil card would be that there's like she is interest of somebody, maybe like I really don't like to give you the bad news, but that's her card too. This is a foresight. So she has maybe options and she is like really not able to be clear with you. But the film Miss and Mrs. Smith is kind of fitting. I think always when I see this card, Miss and Mrs. Smith, maybe you should look this. It's like if a woman hides something, maybe they still are interested. But they have some agenda also. I think you should focus on present moment and look what happens. Like you just have to be with a person who respect you in the sense that they are interest of you. Like just see what value you get. Did you were able to talk about your values? Did you were able to talk about this kind of subject? You should talk about this kind of deep subject with her, definitely. This can still give a little hope that you're back to back. So you're a good option for her, but maybe she has some. Oh, I don't know that more, thank you. The devil card is here, is her card, of course, so it's hard to, for this reason, it's kind of hard for me to say, but it can be some kind of ex or a energy that she has to go through and she's not free from it. This look, she's not free from it. Maybe we read this card for you. This is a final closure. We read this devil card because that give you a little understanding. Anybody who's hurting, the biggest gift you can give is a soft love. You can give them an understanding, compassion, to understand like where they come from and if they're ready. And the relationship should be based on a friendship. Like this is kind of like a friendship. So if you are trying to do that, that's a good thing. If it's not going fast, maybe she has her reason why not. Overcoming limits, the strength to break the chains of captivity, release your unspoken desires, address your own needs with confidence and help others to do the same. And this is having a clear vision. It's almost like she's looking back and she's like, I am going somewhere. I have things to do. The devil. You have to be really this card, because I mean, with the devil kind of touching my hand, your life isn't yours if you care what others think. So this can be something that if you care about somebody, you don't have to think what others people think, or you just need those answers and you ask them. Then it's her choice to answer you. If she's not answering anything, then you get the answer even in a non-answer. Or you got too far that she is not ready to answer, can also be. Some people are really like they need really time to trust somebody and let close. But thank you, Gabriel. I'm living with your spirit. Like, you have the beautiful card for your relationship was this Lancelot, really this kind of knight who is wanting to do good. And the Red Riding Hood that is in my card, the Capricorn card, should be feeding the white wolf and not the black. But for some reason there has been that she gave the bone to the black wolf, and maybe that is attractive sometimes. That can be attractive, some kind of bad guys. You are not showing up like that. But she has to, the choices you make you. Remember this sentence. We have this wolf here also, but it's pointing this meditation and an unfair of like her soul regards seeing. The culture around her regards sightlessness. Though her soul wishes to speak the truth, she is pressured to be silent. She pressured to be silent about something. That is the sad thing. Secrets are the love spell. Okay, I give you this. If you feel like somebody's under love spell, it could be just that they are having some secrets they promise to keep. And if people are asking that from them, that is exactly not good stuff to bring them to this kind of, like today I was casually just looking YouTube and I was like, oh my god, this Freemason video. But it was whole point how there is this kind of oath that these Masons have to give, and like it is a sick thing, like when you are like forced to live in the secrecy. And yeah, look the Miss and Mrs. Smith. Maybe this movie is for you to just like explore this kind of situation when a person has to hide something from you. What could be the reasons? Doesn't have to be so bad reasons, but this is how your relationship shows to the spirit world. Something is cooking on the pot and there is the candles, but still it's back to back. It's not so easy in the beginning. She has some demons or wounds, and still you can stay to be the good wolf despite of all this. Okay, so thank you for donations. Thank you so much. I have to stop now. I have still Pisces reading. This was Aquarius reading. Really good that she has Aquarius placement, so then we are there matching this reading a little bit. Anyway, I have to stop now. I see how long. Oh my god, I made a long reading. So I see when I do the Pisces reading. But thank you for being here, and bye, and good luck for you.